Hi, I'm Rob Word. Welcome to Words Way Back and the Phantom Stagecoach. We're going way back to 1957 for this film starring William Bishop. William Bishop had his own TV series called It's a Great Life for 77 episodes back in the early and mid-50s. It was a comedy co-starring James Dunn, but that's not what we're going to see tonight. We're going to see The Phantom Stagecoach. It's a really good Western that most people haven't heard of, so it's kind of a remake of another film, and there's some footage from that other movie interspersed in this. But Wallace McDonald, who was the producer, was known as a penny pincher. He had begun his career back in the silent era in comedies in front of the camera with Charlie Chaplin and Fatty Arbuckle. He also made a lot of films in the 20s, still on camera, but in the early 30s, he decided to go behind the camera and make a series of films, most of them be Westerns, of which The Phantom Stagecoach is tonight. William Bishop was a New York actor, but World War II interrupted that. After the war, he went to Hollywood and decided to sign up with Columbia Pictures, where he made a series of starring B films and co-starring roles with George Montgomery and a couple with Randolph Scott, including Coroner Creek. That's one of the films we offer here at A Word on Westerns. Kathleen Crowley, she was in The Curse of the Undead with Eric Fleming, the vampire Western. She did all kinds of Westerns in the 50s on TV and worked all the time. Richard Webb, he was Captain Midnight on early TV, and when that was syndicated, they didn't have the same sponsor, so they couldn't call it Captain Midnight anymore, which had been a very popular radio series, so they called it Jet Jackson. Well, the only thing they changed in that was when anybody would say Captain Midnight, they would loop in Jet Jackson. You notice how your lips don't move the same when you say Jet Jackson and Captain Midnight? Well, as a 9-year-old kid watching Jet Jackson, I noticed that, and I go, that is really weird, but anyway, it was a lot of fun to watch those things, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch The Phantom Stagecoach tonight. The Phantom Stagecoach is a driverless coach, and the plot concerns rival stagecoach companies. William Bishop is on one of the stagecoaches that is being robbed. He stops the robbery. Somebody is murdered, but then he's hired by the stagecoach company to find out who the killer is. Of course, the rival stagecoach company is nefarious. It is a Western after all, and there's a lot of action. It moves fast. I think you will really enjoy this film. Let me know if you do. Sign up for our Patreon posse because we'd love to have you help continue these Western treats. And I consider them treats because if it's a Western, I'm watching, and I'm glad you joined us tonight. So right now, we're going to go on a bumpy ride in the Phantom Stagecoach.
Good order! Drop those lines. Drop them! Now get your hands up.
You ain't taking this freight again. You low-down measly thief.
Got a chance.
Can't hear you, mister.
What happened? Calm down now, folks. Calm down, everybody. What happened out there, mister? How come you to get out of it?
Jumped clear before the coach stopped. There were 3 of them. The driver got 1. His body's in there. Maybe you know the man.
Well, thanks for bringing in the coach. My name's Joe Patterson. This is my stage line.
I never seen this fellow before.
3 holdups in 2 months. I don't know what's going on around here.
Mighty tough on you, Joe, and it ain't helping my reputation on either.
I hope none of my other stages run into trouble. One from the north's due any minute.
Oh, Fenshaw, take over here, will you?
Here. Give me a hand with this man, boys.
This doesn't seem to be our lucky day. I wonder what went wrong.
Nothing we can't correct next time. We'll stop Patterson from carrying freight if we have to wipe out every stagecoach he owns.
You mean stop Wells Fargo?
So far, they only have a working agreement with Patterson. But if business gets better, Wells Fargo will take over. We might as well move out. There won't be room enough for both of us. Kincaid was never at the ranch or in town, so nobody will recognize the body. He'll be no loss.
Looks like he's going to get a first-class funeral.
Right inside, gentlemen. Inside.
Are you going to bury that hold-up man in our graveyard?
Joe Patterson said he'd foot the bill for both.
Well, I wouldn't.
Well, neither would I. But Joe's paying for everything.
Can you imagine?
You go out the back, see what you can find out.
Well, you better shut your line down, Joe.
Yeah, it ain't safe for freight or passenger.
No, it ain't. 3 attacks in 2 months and 1 coach burned to the ground.
Well, I'd rather walk all the way in the desert flats as to ride this stage for free.
I'm not closing down the line.
Well, they hit you again, eh? Too bad. Yeah, it's tough about Sam.
He was more than just a driver to me. He was a good friend.
Anybody recognize the other fella?
No. Martin, we've got to put a stop to these robberies.
Anything I have, Joe. Horses, drivers, guns, just say the word.
Well, I'll need a driver.
All right?
I came to this town to find work.
After what you did today, you can have a job anytime.
Fine.
This man brought in the coach. Martin Maroon, he runs the freight line. What'd you say your name?
Hayden's the name. Glenn Hayden.
Hello.
Howdy. I'll get my bags and check in at the hotel.
Mr. Hayden? What's his horse doing tied back here?
I brought him in. Belonged to the dead bandit. Thought somebody might recognize it.
Any of you folks ever seen this horse before?
I don't think he'll be claimed. But I got a suggestion, Sheriff, if you'll take one.
All right, make it good.
Well, a horse always finds his way home, doesn't he? Give him his head and follow him.
MWK.
Somebody owned the saddle.
I'll try out your suggestion this afternoon.
Thanks, Sheriff, and I'd like to go along with you.
You're perfectly welcome. Come on.
I won, Tom. I told you I'd beat you.
My horses weren't as fresh as yours.
Oh, I never knew a man yet didn't have an excuse when a woman beat him.
Tom Bradley, that's the last time I'll ever ride with you.
I'd sooner ride by mule and get here slow.
I saved you 10 minutes traveling time.
Cost me a year's growth.
Tom, don't. Everybody's hurt.
I don't care.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Patterson.
Stop it, Tom.
All right. Hey, what are all the people standing around for anyway? We're not getting that much business.
There's been another holdup. Sam Clayton's dead.
Sam's dead?
One of the bandits killed him.
Uncle Martin, it's awful.
I know it, friend. I know.
You handle the horse well, miss.
Thank you.
You'd have kept your lead mare from bearing in on the pole, you might have won.
I don't need lessons, mister. I know how to rein my horses. She knows how to ride.
Now, go easy, Tom. This man brought in the coach.
Well, I guess I'm a little upset about Sam. I got some freight to unload. I'll move it over on the side.
Oh, this is my niece. Frances, this is Glenn Hayden.
If I'd known the scenery was so beautiful around here, I'd been along a lot sooner.
You still have my hand, Mr. Hayden.
Oh, I hope it won't be for the last time, Miss Frances.
I'm going to talk to Tom for a minute, then I'm riding back to the ranch.
All right. I'll see you to get a good room at the hotel.
Oh, thanks. Sorry if I offended you. I wasn't trying to criticize your driving. I merely wanted to pay the young lady an indirect compliment.
So you're an expert at that, too.
Oh, Tom, nobody said anything so terrible.
You two had better be friends. You're going to work together. Hayden's going to drive for Patterson.
Well, he's taken on quite a job.
Yep. After today's killings, I know what I'm up against. Hope the same thing doesn't happen to you. And if I were you, I wouldn't drive without shotgun protection.
But you're not me. And I can only repeat, mister, I don't need lessons.
It came from back there. Come on there!
You shot? No, a nail tore my arm. Did you pass him in the alley?
No.
You didn't?
I said I didn't.
He went that way.
Well, he must have hid until I passed. What did he look like?
All we saw was dust.
Well, whoever he was, he's gone now. All right, folks, there's nothing more here for you. Let's clear on out.
Sarah, he shot the horse I brought in.
I shouldn't have waited. You had a good idea at that.
Thanks.
Where can I get this thing fixed?
Come to my office.
Well, maybe I can help.
What are you worried about, that fellow in Fran?
No.
Farrell? I told Farrell what to do.
You know what's bothering me? They shot Sam.
Something went wrong, that's all.
You promised me that...
We'll find out about it later, Tom. Now get back to your work. Stop looking so glum.
Listen, Mr. Maroon, we had an understanding.
We'll talk about it later.
I had some iodine here somewhere. Stings, but it's good. No, I can't find it.
We have some horse liniment over at our place.
I'll go get it.
Horse liniment?
Roll up your sleeve.
I'm no horse.
And I'm no nurse either, but you're going to get horse liniment. It's good for toothache and corns. It won't hurt your arm any. Now roll up your sleeve.
All right. You know, I always hoped if I ever needed a nurse, I'd get a pretty one. I did.
Mr. Hayden, I'm not impressed by flattery.
Oh, it's not flattery. You got a mirror. Pretty hair, pretty eyes, pretty smile, and...
And you're pretty persistent.
Well, I'm doing my best. On this new job of mine, hope you'll race me into town someday.
Don't bet on it.
Tom teach you to ride?
Why should it be Tom?
Was it a good guess?
I learned to ride back east.
Oh, you just visiting here?
I'm living here permanently now. When my father passed away, Uncle Martin invited me to come on and run his house for him. It was nearly 8 months ago.
Well, I can see I'm a little late, but I'll try to catch up. Maybe you'll let me come out to the ranch and visit you someday.
You'll have to ask Uncle Martin. He's my guardian.
I'll ask him. Hope I won't have to get shot in a holdup before I see you again.
Don't joke. You might get killed.
Will you come to my funeral?
Just stop talking like that.
How's the arm?
Oh, coming along fine.
Whoever shot that horse wasn't just trying out his gun for practice. He was scared of something. You know, I just can't imagine anybody in this town wanting to hurt Joe Patterson.
Not Joe. His business.
Oh, nobody around here is interested in his business. He's got a contract with Wells Fargo, but they ain't killers.
I'm sure they're not.
I guess we just talked out loud too much about using that horse.
I reckon we did.
You still got that saddle to check on.
Ma'am, I could traipse this country over from now till doomsday looking for a man with them 3 initials.
Here you are.
Thank
Say, Joe, do you know anybody that hates you with the initials MWK?
Oh, no.
Hey, that burns.
Sorry you're getting such a poor introduction to our town, Mr. Hayden, but from now on, we'll try to do better by you.
Yeah, Hayden, I'm glad you're here. It's hard to get good men and to keep them.
Mr. Patterson, it's not any special business of mine, but I think I know a way you could get out from under all this trouble.
I wish I knew how.
Well, the sheriff here just said you're contracted to Wells Fargo. Why don't you sell out to him?
I could any time. They're big, but they want to expand.
Well, why do you hang on at your age? Let them do the worrying. They got enough money to put half a dozen armed men on every coach. You can't.
I raised a lot of blisters, worked up a lot of sweat, grew a lot of gray hairs building this line. I don't run out just because it's in trouble.
There's your answer.
And there's your answer. Good as new.
Well, thank you, nurse. Oh, I think that it should be looked at least twice a day.
Well, then you look at it. It's all yours.
I'd like to find the man that shot that horse.
Struck like a rattlesnake, didn't he?
Yep, and twice as hard to find.
Too bad he's probably the key to the whole mystery.
You know, she's right. He could lead us to what we're looking for better than the horse. I'll unpack and see you later, Mr. Patterson.
Right.
Oh, bye, friend.
Goodbye.
Fine.
You know, he's a nice, clean-cut young fella. I like him.
He forgot his coat.
Now, supposing you take it to him over at the hotel. He'll be expecting it. That friend's gonna make a mighty fine catch for some lucky boy.
Yeah, Tom Bradley isn't going to like this. Kind of late, ain't you?
You gone crazy?
No. Somebody has. You killing that horse and then shooting at Hayden. Where would we all be if you'd been caught?
Where'd we be if that horse had led the sheriff here?
That horse had never been here. You know that. You got to get gun happy. Now the sheriff knows there's someone in town to suspect.
I don't have to account to you for anything I do.
You could have waited.
You got troubles, Tom?
This thing is getting out of hand. I agreed to help run Patterson's business into the ground so we could grab it. I didn't agree to any killings, like shooting old Sam. And I won't agree to any.
Well, I hope there'd be none. This isn't child's play. The stakes are big.
Well, let's whittle those stakes down to our own size. Robbing a stagecoach is one thing. I'm not getting mixed up in any killing. I'm quitting.
Tom, you can't do this. You mean too much to me.
You mean my information?
No, I mean you. My home's yours. We're friends. Fran likes you.
Let's stick to the subject. I'm quitting.
I'm not going to let you make such a fool of yourself. We're going to control all the transportation around here, passengers and freight. We're not letting anybody else grow big. Look, I promised you an interest in the stage line when we get it, didn't I?
Yes, and I'd like to be alive to enjoy it.
You're going to. You've got brains, boy. Just this one idea of yours alone is going to fill your pockets with cash. This is your baby. Half-inch iron plate. Anybody inside, well, there's no danger for them. Nobody outside will fight hidden guns, so no more killing. That's what you want, isn't it? That satisfy you?
Well, okay. All right.
I'll be ready by morning. Oh, by the way, we'll pick up that next run of yours over near King's Pass. Remember, go for your guns and then drop them when you're told to. That's all. Well, this thing will scare any of your passengers out of any shooting ideas. You get on back to town and let us handle this.
Just get them straightened out, will you?
There'll be no more trouble. Now, we're in this together, boy. Things will work out all right for all of us. Oh, by the way, you better stop by my place in the morning and pick up some extra freight.
Freight? From you?
Well, it'll look good, won't it? Throwing some of my business over to Patterson.
Tom left Patterson to go to work for you. He could just as easily switch back again, couldn't he? He could bring the sheriff right here tonight.
He won't. He wants to be part of my family. He needs me. I need him.
You need him?
We are not thinking smart, Farrell. You know, we may need someone to blame all this on if anything misfires. Who fits the bill better than Tom?
Hi, friend.
Tom.
I didn't get to see enough of you today.
Oh, you didn't, huh? Now that you're here, you can help rub down Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot can wait.
Let's not be difficult, Mr. Bradley. Oh, please. You're hurting. You're wild.
Yes, I am about you.
Well, let's talk sense.
All right, I will. I've got big plans for us.
For us?
Certainly. You don't think I just like you, Fran. It's deeper.
Well,
Hear me out. I don't often get a chance to tell you. I'm going to have money someday. I'm going to own a business. And I'm going to have a place like this one. I'm going to have a wife like you.
Well, that could be a long way off.
Don't you want to get married and have kids? A lot of them?
Sure, but
With me?
But I won't say yes. And I won't say no.
Then I do have a chance.
Yes, you've got a chance, but look,
All right.
Tom, please,
All right. This is the first time you've said that much. That's enough for now.
Good night.
Night. A lot of people have a chance, haven't they, Sugarfoot?
That's perfect, Slim. Thanks.
Perfect out. Folks will even feel sorry for you.
I hope so. Just play it smart and natural when the boys stop you at the pass.
Hey, look what Maroon's doing. He ain't scared of Patterson's coach getting held up.
Handing over some of his business to his own competitor. That's real friendship.
Now, Janie, nothing's going to happen, and if it does, I'll be right beside you.
If it does. You're saying if. You're believing something may happen.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I thought you was in the freighting business, Maroon.
Yeah, so is Joe Patterson. If you don't let a man know you got faith in him, how's he gonna go on? Hey, get behind Joe. Nobody robbing this stage. Not with Tom Bradley driving. Hey, Joe, get this stage on the way. I've got some freight aboards. Got to get to Spartan by tonight.
You're all right, Martin.
Friends have to stick together.
Oh, come along, Janie. Is it time to get on yet?
The fare's all paid. Climb aboard.
Nothing to worry about, Mrs. Wiggins.
Nothing for you to worry about because you're here, safe and sound. But I told Walter that if we're attacked, I'll
Now, Janie, you're waking yourself up again.
Well... No. I won't go.
But, Janie, you promised.
Nobody's stopping us today, ma'am. Not with us working for us.
Oh, dear.
Tom, will you come inside a minute?
Sure.
Hayden's going to ride shotgun for you.
What do I need him for? I've been doing all right up to now.
Now, Tom, this is my line. Hayden's going to help out until I can get more drivers. I want to double up every trip, give extra protection, so let him ride shotgun for you.
What can be wrong about that?
He's not here to take your place. You've got a job with me as long as you want to stay, and you know it. Now shake hands. I need both of you. There, that's fine.
Hey, Patterson, let's get moving before my wife loses her college.
Tom, check this rope back here.
We're giving you double protection this trip. Hayden, you'll find plenty of shells under the seat if you need them.
Right.
How'd this happen?
Patterson's idea. You better stop the boys.
Oh, it's too late. They left for the pass an hour ago.
Right out. Take a shortcut. Head them off.
There isn't time.
Tom, hop up there, boy, and get going.
Yeah, sure.
You'll have no trouble today. Well, Martin, what do you think?
I think they'll make it.
How long does this trip take?
8 hours.
The same horses?
Now we pick up fresh ones at Pop Sullivan's, other side of King's Pass. The stable will relieve 6 up there. Where'd you learn to handle horses?
Horses and mules. 4 years in the cavalry. Did you ever have to fight any Apaches?
Nope, not me.
Gave me a lot of gun practice.
You ever kill anybody?
Not sure. Done a lot of shooting.
I hate killing. I saw my father shot in the back when I was 6 years old. I hate killing.
Sometimes it can't be helped. What did you do if the stage was held up right now?
Your gun's loaded, not mine.
What?
And I'll call you a liar if you ever mention it in town.
Is that protecting your stage? Is that fair to your passengers or to Patterson?
Patterson pays me for driving. I'll cheat, fight, race a man. I won't kill.
Change your mind if you ever found yourself in a spot where it was your bullet or an Apache's arrow.
There's no Apaches around here.
How long to King's Pass?
We hit it in less than 4 hours.
Oh! Maybe they'll put a railroad through here someday and we'll get to where we're going in one piece.
I told you I didn't want to take this trip. Your mother isn't that sick.
Well, if it was your mother, you wouldn't raise so much fuss.
Hi, Choctaw. Yeah.
Hey, Langton, any sign?
Not even dust.
They left 4 hours ago.
How can you eat? I swear you'd stuff yourself if you was getting hung.
Well, if it's my last chance at a good meal.
Delaying like this, we won't get to Spartan until after dark.
Well, nobody forced you to come along, Mrs. Wiggin.
I was forced by my husband's mother being sick. Probably the same old headache.
Now, Janie, will you please stop? What's the matter with you?
That Fran Maroon's a pretty little thing, isn't she?
Yeah. She's a pretty little thing, if you think thing is the right word.
No offense.
We're getting married.
We are? When?
Yeah, I don't know. But we're getting married.
She say so?
What do you mean?
Nothing, but usually when a young lady says yes, she sets the date.
It'll be soon. I'm quitting this job. Going in with Maroon.
Sounds good. Any of Maroon's wagons ever been held up?
Nope.
Wonder why.
Oh, I guess it's because Patterson's coaches carry money. Maroon's wagons don't.
I see. So you're going in with Maroon as soon as Patterson gets put out of business, huh?
What do you mean by that?
It's evident somebody's trying to put Patterson out of business. And when that happens, you're going to be out of a job. So you join up with Maroon, marry Fran, get a share of the business, and everything goes happily afterward.
I don't like the way you said that. And I don't like you.
I knew you didn't since yesterday.
Are you men getting paid for driving this coach or for talking all day?
We'll settle this later.
Anytime.
Maybe you're on a vacation, but I'm not. Oh, I must have been out of my mind to get on this coach. Oh, dear.
Get that plate tied on safer.
Bob's coming.
Now remember, this one we burn. If there are any passengers aboard, they can ride back with Tom and the coach horses.
My gun.
Must have fell off.
You crazy? Get your foot off that brake.
What's the harm? It's just a runaway.
That's no runaway. It's a trick. Somebody inside the coach is driving those horses. Yeah! You got a gun? Roll it.
Stop back there.
Why didn't Tom stop?
Tom wasn't driving.
We get loose, we can still catch him.
No, that other fellow's seen enough of us already. All right, let's get this off the rock. You and your smart driving.
You and your smart shooting. You hit nothing.
Oh, my wife, my poor wife.
It's not bad. You're a lucky woman, Mrs. Wiggins.
Lucky to be here, bleeding to death, dying.
Now, you're gonna be all right. It's only a flesh wound.
Hurry, man. Take us right home, quick, won't you, please?
They're hung up. Maybe a busted wheel. I can drive around them.
We're not doing that again. It'll be suicide.
The stage has got to get through.
Why? You've lost your freight, and you got a wounded passenger.
You're taking us right back home, straight back, and you're not stopping for anything.
Yes, Mr. Wiggins, that's what Tom just said.
That's mighty clever of somebody, fixing up a stagecoach like that.
Didn't seem to worry you the way you put your foot on the brake.
I told you I thought it was a runaway. And let me tell you something else. Anytime I'm driving, don't ever take these lines out of my hands again.
Okay. Then if I ever ride on a stagecoach with you again, you keep your gun loaded.
What are you trying to make out?
When I'm sure, I'll tell you. Let's get back to town.
Hey, Joe, the stage is coming back.
Huh, another holdup.
You sure got bad luck, Joe.
Take me home, Walter. Take me home.
She's been shot.
Take her in the office. Get Dr. Simmons.
So, there's nothing to worry about. Well, look at my arm. I'll never ride in a stagecoach of yours again.
Where's the freight?
Came off during the attack. They came at us in another coach this side of King's Pass.
How many men?
Don't know. Didn't even see a driver. It was weird.
No driver.
Rifle stuck out of slits in a coach without windows.
How long is this going to go on? How long?
Well, where would they get a coach like that?
I don't know.
Thank goodness you're back safe.
How come they never picked on you, Mr. Maroon? Your freight's valuable.
Well, I don't know. I have no answer.
These attacks seem to be very one-sided.
What kind of remark is that to make to my uncle, Mr. Hayton?
Now, Miss Francis, this isn't your problem.
Take your hands off of her.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. You're acting like a couple of schoolkids. I ought to put the both of you in jail.
If he bother you again, let me know.
The only ones I want to bother are those men out there. What are we going to do about today's attack?
Well, you saw him. You got any line on who they could be?
I told you I didn't see anybody. But there's a phantom stagecoach out there loaded with armed bandits. We got to get up a posse and hunt them down.
Why, it's hours back to King's Pass. We'd never make it by nightfall.
Well, if we wait till morning, there won't be any trail left if the wind comes up.
Just don't sound reasonable to go out there and flounder around in the pitch darkness when they could do a lot better job tomorrow morning in the daylight.
That's sensible. I'll trust the sheriff's judgment.
Maybe I ought to just close down the line, not put any more passengers in jeopardy.
You wait another day, Joe.
We'll be leaving in the morning. Now, you're welcome to go along if you're a minder.
I'm leaving now if I can get a fast horse.
Take any of mine.
Thanks. I can be at King's Pass in 2 hours and pick up some kind of a trail before dark.
I'm sure sorry about this whole thing, Joe.
I know you are, Martin.
If they left any tracks, I know you'll find them.
I'll make up a list of riders for tomorrow.
Brian. You stay here a while longer. I'm going ahead for my own look. Meet you at home.
All right.
Hayden's bound to find tracks out there.
Hayden isn't coming back.
What are you going to do?
You'll be in the clear. I'll tell Farrell and the boys about him trailing him this way.
Farrell will kill him.
Oh, stop hedging your bets, Tom. You want to win, don't you?
I don't want to hang for being part of this.
Well, you stay here and keep your mouth shut. Well, I better go. Hayden's got quite a start.
Your riding out there tonight won't solve a thing.
Well, I ain't letting Hayden show me up. Supposing he finds the trail. Supposing them bandits are still out there and ambush him. Everybody'll blame me.
Suit yourself. We'll saddle up Coley. He's fast. I had new shoes put on him just yesterday.
Well, thanks. I'll catch up to Hayden, and if that coach left any kind of tracks at all, we'll be able to follow it at least a little ways before dark. Oh, boy.
Well, if you find any clues, we'll all go out with you tomorrow and back you up.
Well, there's got to be some kind of marks on that road. I'll tell you one thing, if we ever find out who's mixed up in this, they're gonna hang, every last one of them.
Well, I don't go for hanging, Sheriff. But Sam was shot in cold blood, and whoever did it ought to pay.
Well, you're right about that. Come on.
Sheriff.
Hayden, didn't figure on this, did you? Well, an old man can change his mind. Anyway, being sheriff, I got that privilege.
Well, two heads are better than one. That coach left a trail, all right. Look at this. That front wheel's out of balance from hitting that rock. It knocked the iron tire over the edge, so it cuts a wider furrow than the other wheels. And come here. One of the horses is wearing a bar shoe. We shouldn't have much trouble following that.
Hey, for a stagecoach driver, you talk more like a detective.
I am. Special investigator for Wells Fargo.
Well, why didn't you say so yesterday?
I wouldn't have got this far if everybody in town knew about it.
Hey, right about that. I'll keep your secret, son, and right glad to have you here.
Good, Sheriff. We've got over an hour of daylight left.
Well, maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we won't. Sparrow and Langton in front. Maroon's man.
Doesn't surprise me a bit.
Make it together, son.
I'll lead him away from here. You ride for help.
No, I'll lead him away and you ride back to town and hurry.
But, Sheriff,
now,
listen.
do it my way. Get back in there.
All right. Good luck.
All right.
way did Hayden go? You had a nice, easy job in town. You should have kept it that way.
He can be made to talk.
Did Hayden recognize any of us? Answer me! Throw him on his horse.
Why didn't you stay in town?
How long have Farrell and the others been gone?
What difference did that make?
Because I don't know what's going to happen next. Reardon took Patterson's best horse and rode out to catch up with Hayden.
Farrell and the boys will get both of them.
They might not. Farrell could lead them right back here. A dozen riders can be spotted, trailed. We could be caught red-handed. And this thing will help hang every one of us.
Maroon. So it was you all the time. And you, Tom.
Where's Hayden?
He got away.
With as mangy, as lousy a pack of rats as I've ever seen. Maroon, the respectable... Out!
What do you want done with him?
Well, we can't let him go now. He knows too much.
I told you I wouldn't be in on any more killing.
Of course not, Tom. Let Farrell handle this.
Farrell gun him on the back. You murdered Sam. Now you murdered Reardon.
Now you listen to me, Tom. You're in this up to your neck. You'll do what I want you to do, or you'll end up getting what Reardon got. Well?
I guess I was wrong all the time. I'm in this all the way.
That's better. Take the coach out of the ranch.
How can we take the coach to your place with the girl there?
Oh, take it close to the ranch tonight. I'll send Fran to town early in the morning. Then you bring it into the yard.
Then what?
Well, then we'll load it on one of the freight wagons and take it across the state line.
That's smart if we're not caught.
We won't be. How's that sound to you, Tom? That should get us out of trouble, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good.
What about the sheriff?
Bury him. Clean this place up. Don't leave a thing. Move through the brush and the rocks and cover all your tracks. No evidence, no guilt. I'll see you boys in the morning.
We'll be ready.
Tell Varney you can have a whole week to shoe these horses because I want a better job than last time.
All right, Uncle.
Oh, and if I'm not here when you get back, don't worry. We're moving freight today. I'll go along to keep the boys company.
Right. Bye.
So long.
There's the signal. Let's roll this thing to the ranch and load it fast.
Morning, Mr. Barney.
Morning, Fran.
Uncle Martin sent these horses in early so you'd have a chance to do a good job.
Well, I don't know when I'll be back. Just tie 'em over there. They'll be all right.
Say, what's that all about? Is that a posse?
Well, you might call it that. Last night, Hayden and the sheriff were chased and gunned near where Hayden saw that phantom stagecoach. Hayden came back. The sheriff didn't.
And those hold-up men are still out in the hills?
Well, we hope so. We mean to get them. Oh, another thing, Fran.
Hmm?
Hayden says Farrell was leading the men that chased him.
Farrell?
We're going out now and ask your uncle some questions.
What's this all about?
Miss Francis, what time did your uncle's men ride into the ranch last night?
Well, I don't know.
Are they there now?
They may be. I'm not in the habit of putting them to bed or waking them up.
Farrell works for your uncle. So does Spencer, Langton, and Williams. They were in the gang that I rode away from yesterday.
Are you trying
Fran,
to say...
Hayden isn't just working for me. He's here representing Wells Fargo, investigating for them. He and I found this in your uncle's office last night. Look at the initials.
MWK.
Yep. Those are the same initials that were burned into the saddle of the man who killed Sam Clayton.
That doesn't necessarily involve my uncle.
No, but we'd like to find out what that bridle was doing in his office and also the answers to some other questions.
Your uncle didn't volunteer anything about those initials when the saddle was found.
Maybe he didn't know anything about them.
He'll have a chance to say so.
All right. Let's question him.
Make sure that's all covered.
Well, come on, get it covered. Let's move out. Farrell, see anything? Nothing. Langton?
All set.
All right, get on your wagon. Langton, you and Tom take the lead wagon, the one carrying the coach. I want it up front where I can keep an eye on it. Tom, you drive. Langton, you watch Tom.
What do you mean, watch me?
I don't trust you anymore. You lost your nerve.
You're wrong.
I'll take that chance. After we get the coach across the state line, you needn't come back with us.
Is that all I get?
Don't put on an act for me. Get aboard. Safe.
Hayden's still alive.
He means nothing to us now.
Hey, Langton, do me a favor, will you?
Sure, Tom.
Tell Maroon he was wrong about me.
What?
Tell him I didn't lose my nerve.
Fool's heading back for town. Get to him! Here! Get over there!
Headed for the border. We'll go after the others. Come on. You.
Frank, wait.
This is no place for you.
If Uncle Martin's with him, I want to face him.
front of you. The whole dirty mess. Maroon was behind it. I was right in there with him.
Farrow's dead.
There's the Phantom coach. We were taking it across the line.
Across the line? On this road?
I guess I lost my direction.
I'd say you found it. What you did today will wipe out a lot of what you did yesterday.
You mean my uncle was really behind all this?
So was I.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Patterson. Oh, sorry. And sick at the same time.
I guess both of us are.
Mr. Hayden,
Don't say it, Fran. I'm sure everything will turn out for the best for most of us, including myself, I hope.
Got all the others back there.
We better be getting them back to town.
As far as I'm going.
Fran, you had nothing to do with this?
No, I'm packing and leaving. There's nothing you can do, Mr. Patterson.
Well, I can try. Wells Fargo once offered to buy me out. They can have that deal on one condition, that they make you manager, Hayden, with a percentage interest.
Well, thanks, Mr. Patterson. That's the break I've been looking for.
You've got it.
But it won't do me much good if you're not here. Why don't you stay, Fran?
No, I'm going east for a month. I need a lot of time to forget a lot of things. Bye, Glenn.
Stage leaves at 8 in the morning.
I'll be on it.
And I'll be driving it. See you in the morning.
I love talking to these celebrities about Westerns, and nobody else seems to be digging as deep as I like to go. What do you think about that?
I love it.
I love this guy. You know who he is? That's my son, RJ.
Hi, I'm RJ Word. I'm wearing my big showbiz hat, so you know that I'm taking this very seriously. Every Monday, our new podcast, A Word on Westerns. You can find it on any platform that you like to listen to podcasts, or right here on YouTube with these links on our second channel, A Word on Westerns podcast.